Okay, this is Mr. Peterson, and my goal today is to show you how to solve a quadratic equation using a method called factoring. Step one is you arrange the equation in standard form. To be in standard form, you want your quadratic term first, the part with the x squared, so I'll put that up front here. Next, you pick up the linear term, in this case the positive 7x. And it has to say equal 0 on the right, so we'll be subtracting 10 from both sides. Subtract 10 from the left, and subtracting 10 on the right gives 0. So this is in standard form now. You got your 12x squared, your x squared term leading, your linear term, the term that has x in it, next, and your constant term is at the back. It also has to say equal 0 for this process to work. Next, you factor the trinomial. Now, there's lots of methods of factoring trinomials. I'm not going to be showing that in this video. You can consult some of my other videos on how to factor trinomials. Anyway, this one factors into the factors 3x minus 2 and 4x plus 5. We'll FOIL this just to check. Those two terms, first times first, give 12x squared. The outside is 15x. The inside is minus 8x. And so when you combine 15x and minus 8x, you get 7x. And finally, the last times last, negative 2 times 5 gives the constant negative 10. So this is factored correctly. The next stage is to set each of the factors equal to 0. So we'll start with this one. Set the other one equal to 0 also. And solve the resulting equations. Adding 2 to both sides of this equation over here on the left gives 3x equals 2. Once again, I added 2 over here, which got rid of the minus 2. And I added 2 on that side. Divide both sides by 3 here. And that gives us 2/3 as the first answer. On this one, we will subtract 5 from both sides. Subtracting 5 merely cancels the plus 5, and 0 minus 5 on that side gives negative 5. Divide both sides by 4, and we have our second answer. You list these answers in braces. And the last stage will be to check the answers. I'll show you how to check the answers on a TI-84. And we're going to check the 2/3 to start with. So put 2/3 into your calculator like that. You'll want to store that number, the STO button, into the X register. Hit enter, and now the calculator will think 2/3 whenever you type X. If you go back up to your original equation and type in the expression 7x plus 12x squared, that should equal 10, and that works. We'll put the other answer in, which is down here, negative 5/4. Store that for X. Go up here and grab that expression, and it should also equal 10. And there we have confirmation that both of those answers are correct. I hope this helps you get an overview of how to solve quadratic equations by factoring.